Y'all, I'm going to run in the house and I'm going to delete the other one out and come back in this live. I guess they have everybody back in here. Shelly, now my chat just faded. Shelly, Cindy, I don't know who else I got in here. But maybe we'll get this done after all. I don't know what kind of changes they've made to YouTube, but they're driving me crazy with these settings. Is the picture okay now? Yeah, I'm back. Rebecca, Ashley, Donna, Connie, Cindy. Hello, ladies. It shows I got 21 watching, 6 thumbs up. I don't know what I'm going to do with YouTube. Yeah, it's a lot better now. Let me check on my food because I got stuff in here already cooking. Let that go a little bit and give everybody time to get in here, and I'll continue on. Been on for 5 minutes. I can't believe that. Shelly Edwards, hello. Ashley. I can only see like 3 or 4 at a time when it pops up on this screen. But it's only going to be like mid to low 90s today, so I figured it'd be a good day to start cooking out. It's not going to be 97 like it was yesterday. And we make it rain, what, like a 70% chance of rain tonight. Patty C, hello. Connie Jones. Yeah, 70% chance rain tonight. And then the temperature's supposed to drop down in the mid 80s next week after the rain. I guess the rain's going to come in and cool everything off. 40 degrees. Oh my goodness, Cindy. That's too cold, but that's Alaska. You're in Alaska. This is Texas. It's hardly ever 40 degrees here. Yeah, it's a nice fall or autumn day, beginning of autumn. So I said, we got to do something outside today. If I can get everything to cooperate with me. And you'll probably hear things hitting the roof. The acorns are falling. So I've had to sweep my walk off every single day. And when I come out here the next morning, the whole sidewalk is covered in acorns. So the squirrels around here have plenty of acorns to eat. They don't go hungry. They don't need bird seed, for sure. See if this is any better over here. Not a good place to put the camera. So what's everybody else been doing today? I would love to see acorns. Well, honey, I've got my share of them. My sidewalk is already full. I don't know if you can see them. There's several. I mean, there's probably 10 already fell since I swept about an hour ago. And they can constantly fall. But the acorns fall, and then by the time they quit falling, the leaves will start falling. But I'm not cutting my trees down. Patty's been washing clothes and blankets. Hot here in the 90s. Yeah, it's in the 90s here too. But it's not 97 and it's not 100. So I said, I think I can handle cooking out today. Grill's got up to 200 already. Yeah, I got some Trader Joe's mac and cheese, white cheddar. So I fixed that. It's in the pot because I didn't know how long it was going to take me to cook it on the grill. In fact, I can probably move some of this over here. And that pan's already sizzling. So I'm going to go ahead and move this back. I mean, it's going to stay plenty hot there, but I thought about barbecuing these, and then I decided, no, I don't want to barbecue them. I'm just going to cook them like this to go with my other stuff. And this is steak seasoning. I use it on my pork chops, my steak, the Boston butt, any of the stuff that I cook, because it's got all the seasonings in it: black pepper, salt, garlic, spices, onion, red pepper, everything you need to season your meat with. So and I'm fairly simple with my meats. Sometimes the simplest is the best. We'll spray a little bit of olive oil on the outside of it. I like grilling it because it cooks the fat kind of crunchy. And when the fat's crunchy, that's the way I like it. Smells good already, and I haven't even got it halfway cooked yet. We got Paws in the garden. Yeah, I got Paws in the garden. Hello, Paws. How are you doing today? Grandma Teresa. I thought I cut off my notifications. Evidently, I didn't. Hopefully, y'all won't see them. I see them, but maybe you don't. And for grilling, I got my Bubba mug. It holds a little bit more than my other one does, so. And it's full of iced tea. So what are y'all doing today? Y'all grilling out, or I don't know how the weather is where you're at. Michaela, hi. Okay, did I miss Michaela? Where'd Michaela go? That's the only thing I don't like about going live with just the camera is because I can't see all the chat the whole time. I can only see it when it pops up. Mustang Sally, hello. Michaela. Donna, pause. Yeah, we got Donna here. Connie, Paws in the Garden. Patty. Tons of people in here already. We'll be fixing something different each time we do a cookout. And I'll probably be doing quite a few of them from now on. But you see how simple that was. The Boston butt pork chops, all I did was put steak seasoning on it because it's all the seasons combined. And I'm just throwing it on the grill and I'm going to cook it. I like my fat kind of crunchy. So I cook it on kind of high heat. And I got that Trader Village macaroni and cheese with white cheddar. Cindy Sandu. Sometimes I do, like peaches and different things, pineapple, but I don't have any today. I've got enough on my hands with what I got on here. I mean, I got greens, I got baby corn on the cobs, cut corn on the cob, and I've got the mac and cheese and my pork chops. And I've got a bun that I'm going to toast. Yeah, come on over, Shelly. I'll be right here. Are we cooking for two like Mr. Fisherman coming LOL kidding? Well, yeah, because I got the Boston Butt had two great big pieces of pork in the package, so it's enough for two or three people, four people maybe. Because these are big pieces of meat here. Hear the acorns falling. Sound like kids throwing marbles on the house. When I first moved here years and years ago, the first year we lived here and the acorns were falling, I didn't realize it was the acorns, and I was in the house doing something, and all of a sudden I heard all this banging on the roof, all this stuff hitting the roof. It sounded like either kids throwing a handful of marbles at a time or throwing a handful of the little rocks. And I said, what is going on? I came out here and walked all around the house trying to figure out what's hitting my roof. And I was out here looking around, and that's when I saw some of the acorns fall. He's a mysterious fisherman, never see him again. I don't know that I've ever seen him. Got April. Beth Hammond, hello. No, you're not late. I just put my pork chops on, or my Boston Butt on the grill. I just seasoned it with steak seasoning. I put steak seasoning on it. I put steak seasoning on everything. And I cooked some Trader Village mac and cheese. It's white cheddar. I got baby corn on the cobs. I got greens. So I'm going to eat pretty good. Keep everything covered up to keep the flies off of it. And I didn't think to bring a trash can around here, but that's okay. I don't have that much garbage, just that meat package and Trader Joe's thing. I definitely got my cough drops out here. But I thought it would be nice to do something outside. Gladys is here too, huh? I see Connie saying hi to Gladys. So hello, Gladys. I just hope the internet, the Wi-Fi, behaves itself. Frida Cassidy. Not good, back hurts or something, I don't know. Well, I hope Kai and Dennis show back up. When I started the new live, they should have been notified, so. Yeah, Wilson. I don't know where Wilson is either. Yeah, I'll have leftovers tonight, tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have quite a bit of leftovers. I won't have to cook for a few meals. Maybe fix breakfast in the morning. That'd be it. I didn't even fix breakfast this morning. I said I was going to wait and fill my belly when I was out here cooking and grilling this pork. Pork steaks, yep. Made potato salad and have ribeye ready to cook. Oh, that sounds good. That's Grandma Teresa. Well, I might cook steaks next weekend. Thank you. It actually goes with a pair of shorts that's this aqua or blue color, but I've got on just blue jean shorts today. Yeah, it's such a nice day out here, and there's just a tiny bit of breeze blowing, so that feels good. Yeah, I call this my all-day mug, so I don't have to run in the house and refill it. Yeah, but I hope it does rain tonight. My garden would love some good rain. And if it rains enough, maybe I don't have to water tomorrow. 3:29 p.m. here. Yep, that's what time it is here. So I started early. I'm going to have an early dinner tonight. Well, like I said, I haven't eaten today, so it's going to be breakfast, lunch, and dinner all combined in one mid-afternoon meal. Yeah, I thought about putting barbecue sauce on these, but then I decided no, I just want them plain. Maybe the next one I fix, I'll do barbecue. 4:30 where you're at, okay? Yeah, the time zones are all different. 4:30 p.m. where Catherine is. So you're Eastern time. I'm Central time here. That's what I did yesterday. Only had one meal about 4 p.m. Yeah, this is going to be my one meal for today because I knew I was going to chow down. And I'm going to sit right out here on at my picnic table and I'm going to eat. I hate it when your meat sticks even though you grease it down a little. You hear all the road traffic, the acorns falling. And my cats, I don't know where. Little Buddy was here a minute ago. Lucky was too. They come and ate a snack. Yeah, my internet just buffered on me. But I put my grill on this side of the house because on the other side of the house it's only shaded early in the morning. And then in the afternoon, the sun is covering the whole patio. So it makes it so hot. And I said I'd rather have it out here so I can grill in the afternoon and be in the shade where it's a little bit cooler. Yeah, I don't know why it just buffered on me, but at least it came right back. You hear the acorns? It sounds like somebody throwing them at the house. Time goes up. I couldn't read it all. I guess my neighbors has gone on a little vacation. They got a travel trailer they pulled down here this week and they just took off. I guess, or either Gerald's going back to work and maybe he's going to stay in the travel trailer. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm speculating. But yeah, I'm going to do a lot of different things in this grill since the temperature's starting to cool off. I got something real simple today because I didn't want to stand over this hot grill when it's 90 some degrees. But as it cools down, I'll be cooking more items that may take a little bit longer to cook. And I think you'll enjoy it. I didn't want to do it when it was 100 degrees outside. I would have died. Breakfast Club is a good one. And there's Ann. Hi, Ann. So glad you're back in my live today. You hear that? Tell me, did y'all hear the acorns hit in the house? Y'all talking about movies? Oh, I'm glad you can be here too, Ann. You hear the acorns? It's bad enough when you hear one hit, but if you hear several hit at the same time, it sounds just like some kids in the yard throwing a handful full of marbles at the house. But hey, I'm not cutting my trees down. I like my shade that it gives. It cools this area off quite a bit. So I'm not going to be cutting my trees down, that's for sure. I mean, they look like a horror movie. And I got one that's just laid over up there, and I said, well, it'll fall eventually. It'll rot and it'll fall. Because I'm not climbing up there to cut it. That's about 20 foot up in the air. I'm not going up that tall and running no saw. And I'm not going to ask my son to do it either. Hi, Dennis. I'm glad you made it back. And I'm sorry I had the time wrong on the first one you got into this morning. It was supposed to be 3 p.m. and I had it set at 3 a.m. So it showed up at 1, I think, for a lot of people. It's getting up to 300 degrees. I mean, I can bake. I can do all kind of stuff in this grill. I mean, you never would think that you could bake bread or something in this thing, but you can. It's just like an oven. You were awake anyway. Yeah, that time of morning I was asleep. Definitely asleep that time of morning. Glad you're spending time outside without work. Yeah, it's nice to. Oh, there's Lucky right here. See him laying there? It's a cool spot right in that little nook because the rock and the concrete's cool from the AC running in the house. So him or little buddy are usually hanging out right at the edge of the house like that. Or he's at the corner up there on the porch where it's cooler. Yeah, throw them at my neighbors. I think my neighbors are gone. They just pulled out. Either Gerald left with the travel trailer to go back to work, or and maybe he's going to stay in the travel trailer rather than pay somewhere to stay, or they've gone on a little vacation. I don't know. I haven't talked to him, so I don't know. don't want my mac and cheese to get too hot. It's still good. Want my little corns to get hot, but 300 degrees in there. It's a little bit hot. My acres sound like that too. Scares my cats. Oh no, Gladys, I'm sorry to hear that. Steele's 20. It must be a ball game today. Oh, Wilson showed up. Hi, Wilson. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Gladys. It's no fun having a headache. Oh no, Ann, you got to wear oxygen now? Oh my goodness. Sorry to hear that. Got Jana, Catherine. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad you could make it today. I hope Kai can make it. Yeah, I'd have a hard time getting used to oxygen too. I mean, that's not normal, for you to have to sit there and breathe oxygen, so I can imagine. Yeah, this thing will get all the way up to 700 degrees and probably hotter if you let it. This is why I don't throw a lot of my old pots and pans away, because I use them on the grill. And if you happen to go camping, you need pots and pans, and you don't want to take your best pots and pans to go camping and cook on a fire. So I need to get a new winter coat. It's so difficult to get a wool coat. Everything is quilted or down material. Yeah, I know. I've got a really good jacket I bought a couple of years ago, a tan one, and it's quilted, and it's also the material. The outside is like a raincoat. I mean, it's water repellent, and it's got a hood on it. I love it. I think I love it better than any jacket I've ever bought, any coat. I mean, it's definitely not a dress up coat, but it's sure good to put on when it's cold weather or it's rainy or both. Yeah, y'all need to come on over. Yeah, peacoats are nice. Prayers for getting you better, and I like peacoats. Well, I know my dad wore those during the war, but I've never owned one. And I was little, so I don't remember much about them. But this one has pockets and everything. I mean, it's really neat. Oh, I don't want this thing to get too hot in there. Whew. That is gonna be good. I like it crunchy when you cook the fat all crunchy. I can eat it that way and it's good after the seasoning and everything is on it. Am I scooting around on a little motorcycle? I hear it. It's back over that way somewhere. Going on down under the hill. Sounds reminds me of a bee. Drop some water out just in case I needed it in something. I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit in my mac and cheese. I don't want it to get too dry in here. Just a little bit. Whew. Smoke will actually get to you. I don't guess you can really see what I'm doing way back over there. I gotta watch my pork chops now because they're flaming and it's cooking that fat. Cooking that fat the way I like it. And this Diana Hinkle, hello. I'm cooking some Boston butt pork chops. And I got Village mac and cheese with white cheddar. I've got greens in my frying pan here, and I've got cut baby corn in the pot. I get that fat charred the way I like it, then they'll be done. I want to fix some of that Hawaiian chicken that Kai was talking about. And I'm going to do that one of these days coming up soon too. Whew. Oh, my butter melted over there. I should not have brought it out, I guess, but oh well. I wanted to butter my bread with it. You can turn one of those off, that down a little bit. And I'm just going to toast some bread right on the grill. I put butter on it. So I got to watch that. Definitely don't want my bread to burn. Whew, got almost too much butter on my bread, but hey, that's the way it's good, isn't it? One good thing about cast iron pans, you can put them right in the fire too. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room on my plate, y'all. I really don't. Let's see. And I've got my big dinner plate. But you know what? I got to get some corn. Y'all, you think I can eat all this? Let's sit over here at the table with it before I drop it. I'd hate to know I dropped it after doing all this trouble to cook it out here. I don't know how much of the chat I'm going to be able to see. Whoops. Got my own container. No, I don't know. I need somewhere else to put this camera. And the sun's right in my face. Let's see. I got to get this situated so I can see the halfway see the screen. Now I'm betting that it's going to be on the camera. Oh my goodness. It got hot out here, y'all. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat. Bless all the people in YouTube, all the people out there that watch my videos. Look after every one of them. Amen. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry, I don't know where to start. Y'all have some better mac and cheese. I got flies going around just like, that's the only hazard of eating outside. You got all these bugs flying around. Eat a piece of pork chop. Boston butt. I didn't bring my knife over here. That's good. Just that plain seasoned pork chop is so good. And these were just Sara Lee Hawaiian rolls, hamburger buns basically, and I grilled them on the grill. And they're going to be really good. Y'all take a bite. I should have put some garlic salt on it, and I didn't think about it. Made some garlic toast with it. But eat another piece of that pork chop, Boston butt. That is so good. I got lucky down here on the pavement. I'm surprised he's not up on the table. There's one of my little corns. Y'all eat a corn. They're pretty good. Flies go away. And how about some greens? Well, I don't know what's going on with the camera right now. It's got an X up in the top corner. What is going on with it? Crazy. Looks like it dimmed too. Can y'all see good? I mean, yeah, pineapple is real good on the grill, but I didn't have any sliced pineapple. And I didn't get a fresh pineapple either, so. But I think I got all I can handle here. Since y'all are not going to help me come eat it. I think I got all I can handle. And this pork chop is just as tender as it can be. I cooked it on a really high heat so the outside would, get charred and it wouldn't get so dried out on the inside. It's really good. But that fat has the best taste when it's charred a little bit. But that seasoning on there, that's really good. I'm sweating, y'all. Y'all, this was worth the wait. Now I got the hiccups. Move that just a little bit closer, and maybe I can see the chat. Car tag is being blurred out. Well, here, I'll just put the car tag behind me. Garlic bread and lasagna waiting. Oh, wow, that sounds good. But this is a winner right here, y'all. A simple, easy meal that you can grill out. You know, you can take a box mac and cheese with you on a camping trip and cook it right in the pot on the grill like I just did. My corn was in a can. I just dumped it in the pot and heated it up with some butter and garlic salt. My greens, they were already cooked. I just had to put them in the pan and heat them up. You know, usually when you cook out, you have like macaroni salad, or you have potato salad or coleslaw. A lot of that stuff you've already got made before you even go on a cookout. Even a camping trip. Woo, I'm sweating. That hits the spot, y'all. I was starving. Thank you, country cutie. Thank you. You said you liked my blouse. Toasted bread on the grill is so good. I don't care if it's a bun or a slice of bread or what it is. You know, usually this is where I end it. And end up just ending the live or the video, and I sit down and eat my meal. But I didn't want to go this soon, so y'all have another piece of pork. That is so good. Seasons just right with that steak sauce on it. Well, I've got the whole set. I've had it for probably 45 years or longer. And I've got good china up in the top of my cabinet. My Corelle is down in the bottom, and the top is covered with my good china. And it's blue, a blue pattern. But it's not Corelle. It's actual china. It's a real special occasion when I take it out. These little corns are so good. I thought about making corn on the cob, but then I said, no, I'm just going to open a can of the little corns. Be the next best thing. This pork is so good, I can't tell y'all. Happy first day of fall, country cutie. See how it's charred around the fat? But it's not cooked hard. A little bit of char on the fat makes it, it brings out the best taste, especially when you got it seasoned. It's summertime all the time for April. Take another bite of my toast, y'all. Maybe I'll cook a steak next week. I usually only grill out about once a week when the weather's nice, not so hot. So we'll see. I keep thinking that fly's gonna go in my mouth when I open it to take a bite. Flies everywhere. I need a fly strip hanging up here. The only thing I don't like about eating something that's charbroiled, you get the black pieces between your teeth. It makes your mouth look dirty. I bake potatoes in that grill. I do all kind of stuff in it. It was up to 300 and almost 350 by the time I turned the burner off. Flies, go away. And this Trader's Village mac and cheese with white cheddar, it is so good. Y'all need to try it if you've never tried it before. Okay, Jana. Well, we'll let you go. I know you got things to do. Not everybody wants to just stay there and watch me eat anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to a little bit cooler weather myself. Mm. Those flies are driving me crazy. I could not have gotten a better meal if I'd have went to a restaurant. This is good, y'all. I've eaten not quite half of it, and I'm already getting full. Little Lucky was laying down over there a minute ago. He's over here behind me now. I don't know if you can see him back there. He's fell out. I fed him. I fed little buddy and Lucky both before I started cooking, before I went live, so they wouldn't be all over me. And I think maybe little buddy is on the other side of the house over here. You had snow on your birthday last year, country cutie? Oh, this is some good eating. I wish y'all were here with me. I hate to sit and eat in front of people, you know? And I got I don't know how many people watching me eat, and I can't share. It's supposed to rain tonight. We got 70% chance of rain tonight. So I think I'm going to try to get some seed planted in that one raised bed garden that's already set up that I had turnips in. You know, I pulled my turnips and I cooked some of them. And I think I'm going to replant maybe some collards in there. See how the collards will do in there. Yeah, I got all of you hungry, huh? We got somebody from Northern Illinois. I saw that, but I didn't get to read all of it. Joe, okay, Joe, finally you made it. Finally got some rain. Well, good. We're supposed to get some tonight. Y'all, I wish I could share this with you. It's so good. I can't stop eating. I got rid of the ants for a while. I sprayed the whole yard with ant poison 2 different days because I went around the first day. I waited a day or so, and then I went back around again and sprayed again and put granules out. So at least I've got the ants at bay. Can't do nothing about the flies outside because I don't have a screened-in porch. Country cutie, I'm a pepper too. Turn around and see who that was behind me, and somebody pulled up the yard over there. And I still got this other half to eat. That'll have to wait for later. I made a good dent in pork chop though. I want y'all to see. I ate about half of what was in my plate already. Good over half of that pork chop. And I'm full. I'll save that for a snack later on, I guess. Get a little bit more of this mac and cheese. Evidently, maybe they didn't know they left earlier. I'm gonna have to put my paper towel over my food to keep the flies away from it because I can't eat no more right now. Maybe that'll halfway keep them out of it. I'll take it all in the house. Whew. Eyes were well, I was hungry. I drank 2 cups of coffee and that was my breakfast, my coffee. You hear the acorns falling, Wilson. That's what we were talking about a little while ago. This time of year, autumn, my acorns are falling, and it sounds like kids throwing handfuls of marbles up on my house. And they fall day and night until they fall. And then when they quit falling, the leaves start falling. Oh, is Country Cutie leaving us? Well, I'm glad you could come. Come back to another live. Kathy Phillips is here. Whew. I know y'all probably have better ways to cook food outside than I do. Or you might have more experience cooking outside than I do. But I can basically cook anything on this grill that I can put on my stove or oven in my house. I could bake a cake in there. Those charbroil grills are fantastic. You do good. Well, thank you, Donna. It's snowing in Colorado up in the mountains. Oh, can you imagine? Yep, we just had a Texas barbecue with Linda. This is a quick, easy one here. Because I didn't want to have to fix something like a brisket, that you got to cook for hours. I didn't want to keep you on alive that long. I said something quick and simple like this is okay. And maybe some grilled chicken. I want to fix that recipe that Kai was telling me about of grilled chicken. And that's going to be coming up pretty soon. And I've got several other recipes that I'm going to do with the grill. So we definitely got more coming. And this is not the only one. I thought it would be a great everybody to get together and have a cookout at the same time. Do a little something different. Well, thank you, Connie. Sometimes the simplest recipes are the best. You don't have to have 20 and 30 ingredients in a recipe for it to be good. Sometimes if you put too much in it, it's not good anymore. Even on my grill. Well, that's what the chicken's going to be when it comes up. It's a Hawaiian style grilled chicken that Kai was telling me about. And I had got the recipe from it, and I've got it in the house in my recipes in my cookbook somewhere. I just got to go in there and dig it out. I doubt. Even with your hamburgers, if you get your grill up hot enough, well, you may not want them quite as hot, but Kai's favorite chicken, yeah, the Hawaiian. There was a name he called it, shushu, show chicken or something. I don't remember. I may be wrong. It might be huli chicken, huli chicken, hully or whatever how they pronounce it. But I got recipes for that one too, and it's probably basically almost the same thing as Kai was talking about. I'll have to get him to send me the name of it again to make sure I have the right one. But these flies are driving me crazy. It's times like this I wish I had a screened in porch, not just the patio cover, but it'd be nice to keep the flies out. Yeah, I don't know where little buddy went unless he's around on the other side of the house. Sometimes he'll go around on the other side of the house and he lays up on the table. He likes to hang out on the table or up on the top of my car. He'll get on the very top of my car and stretch out. He feels like he's up on his perch. Lucky's still back here behind me. Right there. He's using the rocks as a pillow. Isn't that spoiled? He got him a pillow, the rocks. The little rock border that I put along the sidewalk. He's using it as a pillow. Well, I might cook pork neck bones, but I don't do them on the grill. We'll see. Oh, I'm full, y'all. And I felt like I could eat that whole plate full, and I could only eat half of it, or about half. I couldn't even eat the whole toasted bun. Only ate half of it. But I'll eat it later. I'll give my stomach a couple of hours to digest what I just ate, and I'll be eating that around late supper time. It ain't going to waste, that's for sure. And I've got the other one that's still in the pan up there on the grill that I'll eat tomorrow. And I'll finish off the mac and cheese and the corn and the greens tomorrow too. Because I'll be busy probably trying to get stuff in the yard done tomorrow. Well, did you enjoy this type of a live, y'all? Because y'all got to hang out together, chat with one another, and then you still got to watch me go crazy. Grilled peaches and homemade ice cream. Well, I don't usually make homemade ice cream, but I could grill some peaches. Grilled peaches or pineapple, and even apple is good to grill it. I need to grill. Cowboy, they are losing Saints 14 to. Oh no. Yeah, cooked bananas are good. Cooked banana cakes, as they call them. You flatten the bananas out, bread them real good, and then fry them. Deep fry them real quick with some seasoned batter. Oh, that'll be good. But next time I got to remember to get the greener but bananas, not the real ripe ones, because when you try to fry the ripe ones, they get too mushy. So you have to get them kind of on the green side to do that. I have to wait till the chat comes back up. I can't tell what anybody's saying. What happened with Nancy? April says she's hungry. Bread pudding. Yeah, bread pudding's good. Oh my God, it looks good, Miss Linda. Well, thank you. Did Gladys come back in? That's so bad. I need to go play for Jerry. It's nice being outside for a change and not just cooped up in the house trying to do everything. You need to go play for Jerry. Whoop whoop Saints. You're rooting for the Saints. Well, I guess I'm rooting for the underdogs, Dallas. I'm not barbecuing pig's feet. I'm sorry, Wilson. I might do some barbecued chicken wings, hot wings or something. Yeah, that's what I just saw that somebody else post. Something like 13 to 4 or something. Thank you, Ann. It is good. I just can't eat it all. I'm stuffed and I just ate half of it. Or almost half of what was in my plate. Now I got all the stuff to clean up. And I didn't really need my Bubba cooler, but it's nice to have it because sometimes if I go fishing, I'll take this with me if I know I'm going to be gone for a couple of hours, so I don't run out of something cold to drink. I got my other one in the sink to wash it, so I decided I'd use this one for a change. And I've had these ever since I was working because I used to take stuff to drink to work with me. And then I've got one that's just actually made for coffee or, something hot, a smaller one. Man, I still got 67 people in here. We had almost 100 people watching at one time. But I guess they said the cooking's over. I've ate my dinner, so they backed out. Back up to, and I got flies on the camera. That's what I'm swatting at, y'all. I don't want the flies to bite you. Whoa. I'm glad that hit the roof of the patio and not my head, because that would have hurt. I'd love to get my patio roof all the way to the porch top. So it's got a roof on it all the way down. Right now it's got the patio here, and then it's got an open spot, and then it's got the rooftop for the patio. So there's an open place in between there, and that's where all the acorns fall on the sidewalk and then roll everywhere. Oh, I'm stuffed, but it was so good. I do need dessert. I should have had a dessert, y'all. Next time. Next time I'll have a dessert. What's some of the things y'all like to grill out? Just get some. You look hot, Linda. Who was that said I got the hiccups? Oh, Gladys said I looked hot. Well, thank you, Gladys. Grandma Teresa says I'm eating my food now. Yeah, I got to get me some pineapple. That would have been so good on the grill. Is the game over? Did they win? That tea is good. What part of the game are they in, or is it over with already? Hi, Marthy. How are you? Yeah, I bake potatoes on the grill too. I think the last time I fixed chicken on the grill, I baked potatoes there too. No, I'm not fixed chicken feet. Maybe a chicken leg. Oh, Eagles won 15-12 over the Saints. Thank you, Diana. Kebabs, yeah, I like kebabs. I was thinking about doing that the other day. Putting carrots and potatoes and meat chunks and shrimp, all kind of good stuff on the kebab and cooking that on the grill. You're having fried chicken. That's good too. I love fried chicken. I fixed barbecued, not barbecued, but grilled Boston butt pork chops, Trader Village mac and cheese with the white cheddar. I fixed cut corn, baby cut corn on the grill. I fixed and greens. All I had to do was heat the greens up, but I had it all on the grill. Well, they took the trailer off, I guess. Took it somewhere and left it in their bag. I'm waiting for the chat to come back up. Boo hiss, but I seen you cook the greens earlier, but that sounds great. Ravens 14-3 Dallas right now. My chat disappears too fast on this phone. Don't get to read much of the chat. I seen you cook. Yeah, I had the greens cooked. All I had to do was heat them up. Your chat is really going slow. Oh, really? Grilled tomatoes with mozzarella and basil. That sounds good. It's a big truck. They've been in and out, in and out. I don't know what they're up to. moving the trailer, pulling the trailer off, bringing it back. So I don't know what they're doing. Have no idea. Yeah, we may do more cooking lives on Sunday afternoon. Since the weather's going to cool off a little bit. Not going to be 105 degrees out here to try to cook anything. It'll be bearable, especially under here in the shade. I'm comfortable right now. I'm not really hot at all. I said my trees look like something that belongs in a horror movie. But I tell you what, they put off a lot of shade. And I wouldn't cut them down for nothing in this world. It would take many, many years for trees to get big enough to put off as much shade as these do. Maybe I won't miss it. Hello. I'm going to have crackers and cheese with basil for lunch. Be right back. Going to get basil. Yeah, it'll be something different. Instead of cooking in the house when I do my cooking videos, I'll try to come up with something that I can do on the grill. Well, I can do just about anything on the grill, so really it's not a problem. I could probably come out here and bake cookies in the grill. It'll get hot enough. I mean, you get it up to 700 degrees. I don't know if it'll get any hotter than that, but the thermometer goes up to 700. And I had it up to 350 a while ago, just cooking my pork chops and stuff. You put the lid down on that thing and it heats up real fast inside. And it holds the heat too. Dallas can make a comeback. Yeah, I hope so too. You love the toasted bread? Yeah. It just needed, some garlic on it. I forgot to put garlic on it. It's buttered and toasted and it's good, but it would have been a little bit better if I'd have made garlic bread out of it. Garlic toast. But it's something so simple, easy to do, inexpensive. I mean, I can get expensive when I want to, and I may have one of them coming up pretty soon, maybe T-bones or New York strips. We'll see. That'll be coming up in the near future. And there's Virgo boy. Hello, first day of fall. That's exactly right. I got flies flying around, but you can't hear them. I can't even hear them, and I'm sitting here. You hear all the road noise is what you hear. You don't hear the flies. Flies are not making any noise at all, but they're definitely here. I got my plate covered up with my napkin to keep the flies off of it. Enjoy my channel just for the cookout. Just you for the cooking. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't get any of y'all to come to it. I wanted everybody, all my subscribers to come to my cookout, but y'all didn't show up. I'd have loved to have had my son and his wife and some of the family over, but they don't want to be on YouTube. So I can't do that when they're here. Kind of with his job, I guess, he doesn't want to be on YouTube. He'd rather keep a lower profile than that, so I have to go by his wishes. So, but you had only 2 steaks. Yeah, I've got 2, but I only ate half of one of these pork steaks. The other one's in the pan up there. That'll be for tomorrow. I gotta wait till the chat comes back up. I can't read that fast. It keeps fading out. Just for the Cookout OIC, I would definitely showed up if I was able. Joanne, you could also braid pony. Well, it's gone. I can't read it. That's just the thing about having the chat on your camera and lay the braids on top of your head. No, it's comfortable out here in the shade. We got a little bit of breeze blowing. I would love to share with as many as I could, but you're not here and I can't put it through Wi-Fi. I can't send it to you through Wi-Fi. I would not place my family on YouTube or much of my personal life. Yeah, they don't want to be on YouTube, so I have to, respect their wishes. Just because I'm a ham and I show my face all over the world doesn't mean they have to. You ate 8 ounces of cream cheese? Did you really, April? I gotta wait till the chat comes back up. I can't see anything. I always love to have hair, so I can't read the chats at the Pentecostals. Have uncovered cameras. They won't even know it. Thank God you shared with us. Yes, I did. The whole 8 ounces? You didn't, April. She said, yes, I did. I've been really starting my own channel. Well, y'all to go ahead and start it, Virgo boy. I started mine about 2 years posting videos. Before that, I had a YouTube channel, but it wasn't active. I didn't post videos and stuff. Years ago, I did put some of my music up there, my songs that I sing, but that got hacked. And I don't even have access to that part of the channel anymore. Yeah, it's nice outside. And you don't hear the AC running. You don't hear my central air because it's in the house. You don't hear the sound out here so bad. I mean, you hear road traffic and nature sounds, but you don't hear the central air unit running. I'm trying to come up with a title, but yes, appreciate the inspiration. Well, I found that if you want people to find your channel, you need to use your name. Because a lot of times they won't remember a different name of your channel. But if they know your name, they'll think of your name and they can always put that in there and your channel will come up. That's why I had my name on mine. Yeah, a lot of people that are real popular, they have their names on their channel. So people can just type in their name and their channel pops right up. Glad that wasn't my head that one hit. It hit the roof pretty hard. Grandma Teresa said she started one, but not very good yet. What kind of channel have you got? What is it about, Grandma Teresa? We're not playing trivia today. I got a bunch of stuff to clean up after this cookout. We'll play again Thursday. Well, show up Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time, Virgo boy, and get in on our trivia game. We have prizes that we give away. Was it Patty C, I think, that won last Thursday night? Yeah, and tell all your friends if they want to get on trivia night. We have trivia night every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time with some pretty neat prizes a lot of times. I hear crickets. You hear them? Hear that buzz? Okay, we'll be looking for you, Virgo boy, Thursday night at 7. Connie says Stephen will see you Thursday. Stephen who? Listen to them. Man, they're really chiming in, those crickets. You hear them? Isn't that wild? It's like they're winding up. She's on oxygen now, she said. She's in chat if she hasn't left. She had her surgery and she's still, I guess, having to wear a neck brace because she said she couldn't hold her head up. And they got her on oxygen. I won't play this week, LOL. Give others a chance. Listen to those crickets. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. His name is Stephen. Okay. Yeah, Anne's still here. She's just snoozing. Yeah, we had some newcomers asking about you, Anne. Stephen Rockwood. Okay. That's your name. Okay, well, I'll be looking for that name if you go live with your channel anytime. And I'll recognize Virgo Boy too, so. Can y'all hear those crickets? Yeah, sound like locusts. Well, they are. I've got grasshoppers, locusts, crickets, you name it out here. And they just started. They usually start this time of afternoon or late afternoon into the night. Oh, they get so loud. Well, they're probably locusts. I said crickets, but it's too sometimes. But those are, yeah, they're locusts because they're a little bit louder than the crickets. My yard was full of locusts this year. And that's what was eating my garden up. Because I never saw one tomato worm. It was all grasshoppers, locusts. They want to talk to you. They're playing music. They're playing nature's music. And the acorns falling or the drum beats, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry that Kai wasn't back here tonight, this evening. He's probably working though. He's busy. Yeah, the flies are also buzzing. Well, they're not making any sound. The flies aren't. He's good. He ate a little while ago. Him and Lucky. Lucky's still down here behind me. Hi. car tag. But Lucky's still right there. And well, I don't guess it matters if you see my tag. You know whose car it is, so listen. Oh my goodness. Cat nap. Well, I fed Lucky and Little Buddy both just before I went live because I knew if I didn't, they'd be driving me crazy wanting food. So I went ahead and fed both of them. So they always take a cat nap after they eat. So that's why Little Lucky's laying down here behind me. And Little Buddy's probably on the other side of the house. He's not gone anywhere. He's still here. He's just on the other side of the house laying down. A lot of times he's around there and he lays on the other table that's on the other side of the house. Isn't that wild how they get so loud? They get louder, 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 and then they just die down to nothing, and then they start again. It's like they're winding up. Oh, flies, go away. At least I don't have mosquitoes out here. And like I said, I sprayed my yard twice, 2 different days. So I pretty much got all the ants at bay so I can sit out and I don't get eaten alive with ants. There's no mosquitoes. But these flies, oh my God. They're trying to make up good time for the mosquitoes that aren't here. What is some of the stuff y'all like to grill out? What is your favorite things to grill out? One thing I love about fall, no more flies. Yeah, well, they're here right now. Unfortunately, it's warm enough here, long enough that the flies stay around for quite a while. They'll be here a little bit longer. Corn on the cob, love Mexican street corn. Fall is heaven. Baby back ribs. Yeah, baby back ribs is real good. St. Louis ribs. Wonder what the difference is between baby back ribs and St. Louis ribs. It cools down a little bit. And there's Alfonso. Hi, Alfonso. I wasn't able to stay of it, but I was listening. Alfonso is a fantastic musician. He plays harmonica, banjo, guitar, and he's good, y'all. You'll have to check him out sometime. Yeah, we're finally cooling down a little bit. I cook whatever I got available. I'm not usually too choosy about it. Chicken and ribs. I grill out quite a bit of chicken. I tell you what, I had 2 grills going not long after I got that grill because it was the door prize at Lowe's when I worked there. I won the door prize, y'all, for the annual meeting when it was that big grill. And they even delivered it for me. Well, I had my other charcoal grill out here at the time, so I had both grills sitting on the concrete. So I went and bought several bags of leg quarters, and I cooked every one of them. I had 2 grills crammed full of chicken legs and thighs. I cooked all of them. piled it in a great big old turkey roasting pan. And I mean, it was that high above the pan. And I took it to work and took it into the the lunch area, put it on the table, and I said, "There's barbecue chicken for anybody that wants it." Charbroiled chicken. It was so good, but I tell you what, you were picking the black out of your teeth when you ate it, but it was so good. And I tell you, most of it was gone too. That was a lot of chicken. I think I ended up getting 3 bags of the great big bags of leg quarters. Whoa, that was a hard hit. I just wish it hadn't gotten so charbroiled. It could have been a little bit lighter, but it was still good. Still really good. Oh, me. The sun is finally going away. It's not so hot. It's not shining so hot out here. I don't know what time it is. It's got to be about 5, though, isn't it? Isn't it around 5 o'clock? Because according to the camera, it shows that it's been on for almost 2 hours. We started at 3, so it's got to be 5. St. Louis ribs are flat, has more fat and marbling, more meat between the bones, and baby backs have the meat on top, bone or curved. Huh, see, I didn't know that. Yeah, you're Eastern time, Grandma Teresa, so it's same time zone, Virgo. I don't want duck feet either, Wilson. Where do you come up with some of this food? Duck feet and chicken feet and hog feet and pig feet, and you're going to be saying get some cow feet and horse feet before long. And I'm not cooking any of that. I don't want feet of any kind. I don't care if they're pickled or what they did with them. I don't want them. I'll eat the chicken leg, but I'm not eating the feet. And there's Sheila McDaniel. Hello. Yeah, you're a little late. I've already eaten, but it was good. You'll have to watch the replay. I could only eat half of what was in my plate, and I'm stuffed. And I didn't eat anything all day because I was waiting just to fill up with this. But I'm so full. But I'll wait a couple of more hours and then I'll eat some more. I know I will. Because it was my only meal for today. Goat legs. Well, now goat legs I might. Like the ham part of the goat. Because goat meat's pretty good. I've eaten goat meat. I made a goat stew. Just like you would a beef stew one time. And it was real good. It was a little greasy. Because I found goat meat is greasier than a beef. But it's still good. Yeah, I thought it was real good if it's cooked right. And like I said, I cooked it just like you do stew beef. And I made a stew with potatoes and onions and carrots and peas. It was really good. And I took a bowl of it to work with me to give to one of the CPAs that gave me the meat to begin with. Because they always get goat meat from his in-laws because his wife was raised on a goat farm. So they're always they got freezers full of goat meat. So they were cleaning their freezer out, and he said that they had tons of goat meat to get rid of. And I said, well, I'll take some of it. If you'll bring it to me, I'll cook it. So he brought me a package of it the next day. So I brought it home, cooked it, took him a big bowl of that the goat stew to work. He says, oh, man, he said, I wouldn't mind eating goat meat if my wife could cook it like you do. He said that was the best goat meat he'd ever eaten in his life. He said, I know my wife grew up on a goat farm, but she don't know how to cook. Yeah, you'll have to rewatch it. It was a cookout, and I wish y'all could have been here. Yeah, the goat meat is real good. It's just a little greasier than beef. It's a lot more fatty, but it has a good taste. Does anyone know how well the thing is going over better grocery store prices? What is the best way to cook goat? Well, the only way I've ever cooked it is like I said, I made stew beef out of it. I cooked it just like you do a beef stew, and I added potatoes and carrots and just like onions and all that. It turned out real good. I cooked it in the pressure pot first, and I always do my stew beef. So I put the goat chopped up in the pressure cooker. I cooked it tender, and then I added my potatoes, my onions, and carrots, and all that other stuff. And it was really good. I liked it. That's the one and only time I've ever eaten it. Because since I don't work at the office anymore, I don't have contact with the CPA that gave it to me. I mean, I'm sure he still gets plenty of goat, but I don't see him to get any, so it's okay. But that was the one and only time I've ever cooked goat, but it was real good. I'd take goat meat anytime. And none of it red. And are you near a railroad tracks that make applesauce by letting the trains? There's, but I'm not going to go out and put apples on the track. Yeah, that's the reason I said it's good to cook apples on your grill. You can slice them in half and cook them on your grill. They're real good cooked on the grill. Or you can make pretty good, thick slices of the apple and cook it on the grill like you would a slice of pineapple. It's real good. Well, y'all, it's cooling off, and this is probably about the time that would have been real good to even start cooking because the sun is down. It's not blazing hot. I need to clean up my mess and get my food in the house, get it out of these flies. So I guess we ought to call it a live, huh? I still got 63 people watching. Oh my God, I'm so proud. All these people coming to see my cookout. I'm honored that that many people showed up. I was waiting for the chat to pop back up. I haven't seen it. Here it is. Applesauce is good. Cooked apples in butter. I suppose you could make smoked applesauce. Possibilities are, oh yeah, you can do a lot of things with different fruit on the grill. And maybe I will next time. I'll include some kind of fruit. I mean, it toasts his buns real good. You saw that. Just remember to put the garlic on there. Most thumbs up I've ever gotten on one live before. Tickles me to death. So good to see it. Well, they came and put the roof on this house last week. Or I say the roof, they already had the framework done. And then they came this past week one day and they put all the sheathing up, the plywood and stuff. And then they came the next day and they put all the shingles up. So it has a black shingled roof. And it's got tan siding of some kind on it. I don't know if it's vinyl siding or concrete siding or what they call it, but it's got tan siding on it. So it's not going to be a brick home. Exactly. That's the reason I covered my plate up. I don't have any eggplant big enough to cook. I found one little one about that long that came back on one of the plants already, but it's not big enough to pick. I almost forgot to do the thumbs up. Well, y'all, I'm so happy you showed up for my live. It tickles me, does my heart good to see all the thumbs up and see how many people showed up for my cookout. And maybe we'll do a better job next time on a cookout. We'll see. Cook something a little bit more interesting than just a Boston butt pork chop. But I tell you, it's good. I mean, it's just as good as a more expensive cut of meat. Man, I'm glad. Hear them things falling? Sound like big pieces of ice or rocks hitting the roof. I'm sure glad it was under my carport or under the roof, and it was hitting the roof and not my head, because that would have hurt. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate, like I said, for each and every one of you that showed up to the live. You took the time out of your busy Sunday afternoon to spend time with me, and I appreciate it. Yeah, hugs and kisses to everybody out there. Y'all have a blessed night, a blessed week, blessed day tomorrow, and I'll see you on the next one. Watch my videos, like and share and subscribe, y'all, or tell your friends, okay? See you on the next one. Bye now. Love y'all.